Mandurah is booming. From a sleepy coastal holiday town of about 13,000, it's now a regional city of 67,000, and this in just 20 years. Mandurah is also a special place, recognised internationally for its rich biodiversity, incorporating wetland, woodland, forest and coastal ecosystems. It's just an hour south of Perth, but these two sprawling cities are now in fact joined up. And whilst we're very fortunate to have representative samples of these various ecological communities tucked away in reserves, I'm here to see what a couple of local gardeners are doing to look after their patch.
It's a beautiful day for it anyway.
It sure is.
Nat's from New Zealand. Rod grew up in the WA wheat belt, where he was fascinated by native orchids. In fact, they're both fascinated by native plants full stop. It was the bush that first attracted them to the block, and it was the bush that has inspired their approach to gardening.
My parents were both really keen gardeners, and I just fell in love also with the native plants and wanted to bring in habitat for wild native animals and birds and things that we love to see.
And how did you first fall in love with WA plants? This fellow, by any chance?
Yes, definitely. He showed me things that I just couldn't see, that rock-hard red dirt, and up comes these most amazing flowers all over the place. It was incredible. Just started a passion, I think.
Nat and Rod's property has been 18 years in the making and consists of 1 hectare of native bushland and 1 hectare of landscape gardens around their house, including a serious veggie patch and chook house. In terms of plant selection, local species native to the immediate area are used for planting around the remnant bush. More showy natives, borrowed from across WA, are used around the house.
I love the trees. I love the Eucalyptus macrocarpa and the silver princess, or Eucalyptus caesar.
They're beautiful.
Absolutely. I like the silver foliage, but there's not much that I don't really enjoy.
So tell us what it was like out here when you first started.
Well, it was pretty well much a lawn.
Was it?
Right through to the very edge of the mulch, all the way around there, just a great big lawn.
Tell us about your water use.
Our water use is just a drip reticulation on the young plants for the first couple of years maximum,
And then
a
wean
couple
them
of
off?
summers, and then wean them off completely.
And fertiliser?
Once a year with a slow release and summit planting.
So it's very water and nutrient sensitive gardening, which is perfect for this area.
Definitely, yeah.
One of the great things about this property is half of it, so about 1 hectare, is set aside to protect the remnant bush. So this looks like Jarrah Banksia woodland through here.
That's right, Josh, yeah.
In pretty good nick.
Yeah, very good, Nick, yeah.
How's this Jarrah tree?
Isn't it fabulous?
What a ripper.
There's hollows in there, I've seen possums and bird life in there. It's a beauty.
Just amazing habitat value.
Yeah, it sure is.
Now, what other fauna or animals do you see through here?
I've seen bandicoots, kangaroos, heaps of bird life.
I bet there is.
Yeah, yep.
And they come into the garden too?
They everywhere you see them, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And so, I mean, this time of year, it's a few things in flower. I've got some Hardenbergia,
That's right, Josh, yeah.
Hybertia
Yep.
as well. Now, this is a little favourite. Pops up on the
Little one.
disturbed bed, the
Yeah.
Acacia pulchella. Another couple of
Kerosene
weeks.
bush.
Yeah, that'll burst into flower, won't it? It's just beautiful, mate. You're very, very lucky.
Oh, I love it out here. I love living out here.
I really like this place, and I reckon Rod and Nat are right on the mark in terms of how they're conserving the local bush, as well as gardening right alongside it in a way that's complementary in terms of water, nutrients, and ecology. They've created a beautiful home, a beautiful garden, and an amazing lifestyle. What more could you want?